Welcome to all in SV Union High School and Junior College. Standard 8, Subject Computer, Lesson number 4, Introduction to Visual Basic. This chapter we going to take. This chapter includes event driven programming, modes of VB program, starting Visual Basic. VB Integrated Development Environment, that is IDE, develop a VB application, then creating a form, adding controls to form, commonly used controls, opening an existing project. This chapter includes these topics that we going to see one by one. Visual Basic is a high-level programming language. It is beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code. It is a relatively easy programming language to learn. Event-driven programming. While using an application, a user performs actions such as pressing a key, clicking a mouse, double-clicking a mouse, moving a mouse, selecting a checkbox, or selecting a list item, etc. Such actions are called as events. We click on the action and that action get performed. Suppose the action of addition. When we click on the addition button by the mouse, then we getting the addition. When the action of subtraction, and when you click on the button subtraction, then we will get the answer of subtraction. That actions are called as events. So this language is called as an event driven programming language. Now we are going to see modes of VB program. It has three modes. First mode is design mode. In this we can create an objects and write logical statements or code. Second one is run mode. In this mode we can execute or run the application. Then the third one is break mode. In this mode we correct the errors or mistakes. If any mistake we are having, then we can correct it and we getting the correct answer. Now we are going to see starting a Visual Basic application. For that we have to click on start, then we have to click on programs, then we have to click on Microsoft Visual Basic Studio 6.0, and then we have to click on Microsoft Visual Basics 6.0. Now here we can click on start button, then we have to click on all programs. Then when we click on all programs, then we have to click on Visual Basics 6.0. In that we have to select the standard exe file, then we have to click on open button, then Visual Basic window will get open. Now here we can see title bar. It is at the top of the window, then below it menu bar, then below it toolbar, then we having vertical toolbox, then we having the form window, then on the right hand side we having project window, properties window, and properties layout window. This is a toolbox, or we can say it as a control box. From this we can take controls or tools on the form and we can create application as per our need. Then we can take the command buttons, and on that command buttons we can write the code. For the tools we can set the properties, whatever we want to give input output, and whatever instructions we have to give. For that we can set the properties for its font size, font color, font style, any properties related to the text. This is the code window. Here we can write code or programming for the command buttons. Command button may be of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. For that we can write code in this code window. So we can perform actions or events in this code window by writing the code about that actions. For developing a VB application, we need to create a form, place controls on the form, then set the properties of the controls as per our need. Then we have to write code for various events or actions or for various answers. Then lastly we have to click on a run button to run the application. Then we can give the input values, and accordingly we getting the answers when we click on the command buttons. A simple program to write a message on a form. For that we need a form. Then we can change the properties of the form, and after changing the properties of the form, then we can write the code. Then we write the message about the form. Then we can save the form, and then lastly we can click on a run button. Then we getting the output of that form. Now we can see commonly used controls. First one is pointer. It is used to resize and move the other controls. Then label. It is used to provide instructions and guide the user about the input, which input we have to give. Then text box. It is used to take the input and display the output in the box. Then lastly is command button. It is used to execute actions or commands. On this button we can write the code. This is the another example of VB application. In this we can see enter the first number, then we having the box. In that box number is there. Then enter the second number, then next box is there. Then calculate button is there. Then downside the sum of two numbers is, and one empty box is given over there. Now whatever the instructions, enter the first number, enter the second number, the sum of two numbers is, that instructions we can give by using label. Then text box we required for input and output to display it, and command button over calculate is written in the properties. When we go in properties, then we can change the name of label, name of command button, name of a text box. Now here you can see when you click on calculate, then we getting the sum of two numbers. When we have to create like this application, then we can create it with the help of Visual Basic. When you creating this application to find out the sum of two numbers, for that we require to draw label. Then on that label we have to write enter the first number, then we have to take the second label, then on that we have to write enter the second number. In the properties option, in the caption we can change this and we can give this instruction. Then we need one command button. On that we can write calculate. Then we need one again label. On that we can write the sum of two numbers is, that message. Then in front of enter the first number, enter the second number, and the sum of two numbers is. We require text box. For entering two numbers, we can enter a number in a text box, and to get answer in a text box we need another text box. So like this, three text box we need to give input and display the output with the help of VB application. When we take a text box from a toolbox and we draw in front of the enter first number, enter second number, and the sum of the two numbers is, that time we have to give the name to the first box as a first number, to the second box as a second number, and where we getting the answer for that box we can give the name as a result. Anyhow you can give a name as per our need. Then we use that name in the calculation, it means in the code. After designing this, we need to write code for calculation of sum of two numbers. Then we have to double click on calculate command. Then the code window will get open. In this code window we have to write result is equal to value val, it means value, in bracket first number dot txt plus value of second number dot txt. It means from the first box and the second box we taking the value and we adding both the values, and we have to display that values in the result box, that is the third box we given over there. After writing the code, we have to click on triangular button, that is the run button, to run this application. To get the answer we can give any two numbers and their sum we will get as an answer. Here in the first box you can give any number, then in second box you can give any another number. After giving these two numbers, then we have to click on the command, that is calculate. When you click on a calculate command, then you getting the answer in a third box in front of the sum of two numbers is. Then you can see over there, this is the answer of that two numbers. After which we can save this application in our computer as a project. For that we can give any project name, and after which we can open it when we want to open and want to see and want to calculate the addition of any two numbers. Then we can calculate it again.